if you zoom in close, it's like your foot just got you just got the heel of your foot lopped off.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something that you wouldn't notice at a distance. Maybe.
There are some, I don't remember which shoes it was with a bigger heel than that. There's one set of shoes that has like an even bigger heel. And yeah, that's when it starts to become really apparent. These are, it's a pretty good sized heel though.
Need that super awkward dress to come out, because those heels look good. The Korean dress.
Oh yeah, Lalafels. God, their feet just look weird.
Oh, poor Lala. Because, I mean, even... They don't have joints, so I don't...
I can see little indents in the back to denote knees.
Wow, that looks terrifying.
It's like your feet must be just like a Lego foot, right? It's just like it goes straight down and then just this little tiny like toe sticks out the front.
Although I don't think the top half of their leg moves, I think it's just the bottom half.
I mean, there's also the high house half boots. I don't... But see, those look different on you also because you're...
Well, no, those are fine because they actually help delineate your knees. It actually gives an impression that you have, joints.
Sure. Okay.
Like the taller boots all seem to like be okay-ish, but like man.
All right, let's do it.
I have dark matter.
Let's see. Yeah, I made it through my my first stack of dark matter since Stormblood came out.
The stack, right? 999. Wow.
Does it actually save you money by getting those?
Because it costs you 0, yes.
It costs you 1,000 GCs.
No.
Buy with
it and you send your squad. Well, I mean, the GC seals cost you basically nothing. Like you send your squadron out.
Oh, the manuals.
Yeah.
You get 10. You get 10 at a time.
Yeah, 10 per week.
And if you use 1 a week, it's gonna last you a while.
Well, use 2 a week, right?
That is too close.
We got this.
What?
I was gonna say, Kanata, I could theoretically use 2 a week, but I actually only use 1 because I forget.
Oh, okay.
So.
I have 28,000 GC seals left, and I'm trying to make this last until the next raid.
Did you say 2,800?
28,000.
1,000. Okay, I'm like, cause.
Yeah, that's still a good 14 weeks.
Sure.
Oh, that's right, I did Ixion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is what my inventory looks like right now, so like I have some GC seal income.
You have
It's
21
mostly-
open spots. Wait, no, is it 140?
11 open spots.
11, yeah.
I only have like 72, plus some on my retainers.
I've got 21, and that's all the spots I've had since the expansion came out. I should probably buy 1 extra retainer.
What? Excuse me?
I'm just gonna walk into the wall.
What?
I know, right?
How did that happen? Did you not get the... That's
no,
weird.
he clearly was on top of us. Even on my screen, he was on top of us.
Oh no, it looked like he was the only one who took a fireball is what it looked like.
Well, yes, but he was clearly stacked on top of us.
That's weird.
That's the weird part, yes.
The server said no.
Clearly.
Pretend that didn't happen and not ask any questions, because unless we can reproduce that, I would assume the server just lost its mind.
Maybe you should start casting as soon as you get to the thing. Maybe that'll help.
But I was there like a full GCD before it went off.
I know, right? I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
Don't question the server.
Didn't get a crit this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the problem. Holy cow, no wonder you died. You're gonna die again, by the way.
What?
Does he have not, like, do you not have all of your gear equipped?
Oh.
And it looked like it was fine because I got a crit, so
Level
it
41
Oh my
vintage
goodness.
doublet vest? What?
Wow.
I was playing
Wait,
with
did you actually
Are you
equip
spirit
your
bonding?
glamour?
14k hit points, huh?
so I got a crit, right? So it looked like no one else took the damage. That was good.
That's awesome. That's like Kanata using this set for regular raid. No, this is better.
Also, that's why I have 21 slots open.
Everyone stand on 2. Stand on 2.
Why?
That way we're all together for the crit and we can all run in together. Giant twister. Fire and then double generate. Random fires and then stack. I definitely. Oh, I guess you died on the hit, not on the fall.
Yeah, I forgot to use the cooldown.
Twister.
Twister.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Oh, God. That was close.
I can't do it.
Generate, then fires, and then that sounds. Then we What is 14? Slots open?
More people we need to do this? Just kidding.
More pulls until we rage quit? What are those daggers from, Taylor?
Does he need 14 seconds? I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Oh, I guess these are unglamored. That
Yeah.
is actually just what the Genji weapons look like.
Sorry about that. Ready?
Sorry.
Every once in a while, I'll do a map party. I did a map party a couple of days ago. I have to say, I think I ended up throwing more like crap on the ground to free space than I did when I like actually went to sell everything at the end. I keep hoping maps are gonna give something useful. Or at least something worth money. But nope. They never do.
Did we ever figure out 14?
No. It
No,
remains a
14
mystery.
is me hitting stuff because I knocked things over and yeah.
We're like 14 minutes.
14, me
Right.
screwed up something in my desk and clean up.
Maybe it's supposed to be 1-4.
Is the convalescence at the beginning actually helpful to the crit?
Not for crit. Careful, there's a twister right in front of us.
I'm just thinking the recovery from that might be more useful. But I guess it doesn't matter in the end. Either way.
Sam doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
I do not have, or sorry, you do not have much of a threat lead over me. Twister? Dropping the collar. Double or another fire, and then double generate. And then a random fire. And
Hit back in.
that's- Generate and twister.
Thought you were gonna go straight.
No, exactly. Have fire. Exactly.
Yes, check, I guess. No, and I got resonant fire, so.
Oh, that was screwed.
Double generate.
That was screwed.
Yeah, we're screwed on DPS.
It's gonna be a long night.
I just need something to take the edge off.
We're very short.
Generate Twister. Double generate. Random fire. Generate Twister. Double generate. Then random fires and stack. Death sentence. It will be on Tam.
No, it's on you.
Did the thing
You
not go off?
you must have took Kate back.
Alright, it'll be on me.
Oh, I got cleaved.
Oh, what? Right.
Get in and get out. And then there's the...
Oh, what?
Paralyzed.
Seriously?
I got paralyzed.
Alright, let's just do that every time for the first phase, except for with less deaths. And let's start getting the mechanics on the second phase.
So
We're gonna...
So we're too close forward for the thing.
probably.
Yeah.
I didn't see who cleaved me,
I
but
cleaved
somebody.
you.
What? Oh, you did?
But like, there's not really that much option. Like, we're in our pie slicer, you know, we move to the left. But if we don't move that way, even if we move at the right time, we still might move each other.
You don't need to be as far in as you are.
Right.
You can be like a third of the way towards the edge of the wall, and the other people can be like at the wall, and you will not even come close to cleaving each other.
Exactly. We are probably
Be
way too-
less in the middle.
Yes.
Giant Twister.
That was scary.
You might want to get closer.
Yeah, 1 second.
Can you pull her back a little faster? She's not getting all the way to C in time. Double generate, then random fireballs. And then stack. Generate Twister. Double generate and then random fires to stack. That ends. It is on time.
I got it this time.
Don't move too soon. Fuck. Alright, get ready to check to see if you have the lightning.
I have lighting.
Alright, I couldn't make out what is it. Well,
It was in and out. But I think we didn't get the thunder out.
it was the tank thunder that didn't get out, right?
I had 1 second and I was over by Carrot when it had 1 second left.
What happened to the other 4 seconds?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, you should have like 5 seconds when you see your icon. The entire party should be stacking on the north side unless they have thunder, regardless of if the tank is there or not. Also, I have to switch the thing to really quick here. Okay, I should have ACT triggers in my gear now. Double generate coming. There's the random fire to stack. Generate twister. Double generate. Then random fires. Alright, I will have the boss.
Still early.
Was I in the wrong spot or was Kanata in the wrong spot? I can't tell.
Watch for lightning. I have it. I'm gonna go
Now.
2 ways left.
You can't run out. You have to be in the Mickey Ears pattern. You cannot run out with the lightning. It has to be like butt left and butt right.
Because the donut.
I'm gonna try something new. I'm sticking this D. We'll try to center the boss on D. Lightning left.
Just
Lightning right.
just to clarify, if I'm on his butt, if I have to go to his butt, then I won't be pulling him north. I'll have to pull him south if I have to get out, because there's no way I will make it north and get out in the same time.
So I guess the question is if you can. Do you think there's time to get to D before the boss lands? Like after you see the second swoosh of the dive bombs, can you get to D so that the boss is already in position?
I can
Honestly,
probably.
It does not matter where the boss is because everything should be relative to the boss. We do not need to reposition the boss.
I mean, we could just do a thing where you just face on north. That's fine.
As long as the boss is center-ish, it should be fine. And there should be like a couple seconds. In fact, before even the boss gets, before the lightnings go out, the boss will do Bahamut's Favor, which is a cast time, and the boss will not move, and you can get into position then. And then just, it'll be like a second and a half of, like you'll miss one GCD to get into position at that point while the boss is casting Bahamut's Favor, and then the boss will like run to where you're at.
Yeah, there's definitely time after we get her to the middle before lightning goes out.
Well, yeah. I mean, that
Okay.
wasn't what I was saying. What I was saying is, you know how you have to stay in for the first part of the dynamo, I think it is.
Yes.
If I have to go on the butt, and we have to run out for the second part, I will not be able to run north after that if I'm the main tank.
You probably have time, but
Not, probably not.
Well, for the first one, it's always going to be Lunar Dynamo, and then it's either going to be stack or run out.
Well, if we run out, do we or is it? Are we doing like?
No, we don't need to be together to the run out, but I don't know if he's going to move directly to me, which means he's going to be moving away from the party.
no, we do need to move out together because of the fires.
Right. So we all need
Right.
to move a certain direction.
It's got to be north.
Well, does it have to be north?
It's the direction that's closest to most party members. Like, every other distance is expecting people to move farther as a group. It should be north.
Right, so at the same time as Lunar Dynamo, the lightnings will go off. Then it will either be a thermionic beam or Iron Chariot, which is determined by the quote. We already have that taken into account. At the same time, then the fire tether appears, and be sure to have your whole party dodge in the same direction if Chariot is chosen, if you're planning to keep this fireball in. So because we're going in, out, in, we want to travel as a group. Otherwise, everyone's going to be responsible for their own fire stack.
Yep. So,
Afterwards, you get the two dooms, and you get the random white circles that appear under people, which you need to run out of. The Wings of Salvation puddles.
Yep.
And then after those explode, they turn into the small circles, and the 6-second doom needs to take the first one, and the 10-second doom needs to take the second one.
I mean, I don't know if we haven't really gotten Chariot too many times, so I don't know how much time there is. There might be time for me to go with the party if I have to separate beforehand.
I think it'll work, but you might need to be ready to run.
Yeah.
It won't just be you. It's whoever gets the lightning.
Right.
Everyone's
Both
in
people.
the same spot. Whoever gets the lightning is in the same spot. There's gotta be enough time.
Sometimes the way mechanics are just like they're clearly designed to work. I just assume that there must be time because I don't know how else it could be consistently done.
I think we just need to get used to what we're seeing,
Right.
and then know what we're going to do before it happens.
Excuse me?
Just use the limit break to push us past DPS on this one. Giant Twister.
I can kind of a little further away than that. So we gotta be a little closer.
Double generate, then random fire. Giant twister. Then double generate. Use the limit break if you get a chance. Well, there's a random fire and stack. Now we need to do this mechanic.
Nope, I got friends.
Yeah, we need to use the limit break before that to hit the DPS check if someone dies. It should be during the double generate.
Did anyone see what I died to at the beginning?
I mean, we
It
need
had
kind
to
of
be a
just
twister.
I didn't.
What was that?
I didn't go in the air.
Pretty sure it's close enough.
I don't know what else would have been.
I mean, there's another damage there.
Did the fireball hit you guys?
Check your food.
I solo tanked the fireball though.
Thanks for adjusting placeholder.
Yeah, you're killing me. You sprint, you jerk.
I so stole your spot there, and I didn't catch it till after I did it.
Oh, good man. I knew my DPS was ruined that run anyway, so I was like, fuck it, I'll sprint.
We need to use limit break, by the way, like pretty much ASAP in that phase, because you kind of don't know exactly when it's gonna end, right?
Well, there's mechanics that prevent you from being able to stand still, like you. Oh, okay. Basically, as soon as the
I just stepped in that twister and it didn't explode.
third twister happens, that should be the cue to do the limit break, because the generate is going to be if you don't have the generate, it's going to be on somebody else. It's going to have the bait fire, and there's going to be enough time for you to finish the animation before the next mechanic.
Okay, so as soon as possible, 1/1 of the double generates. But
It will be
I just
when
meant
the
don't wait
boss is at C after the third twister. We should have limit break 2 by that point.
yeah,
Only if someone dies, right?
Only if someone dies really early. Or even not early, just if someone dies and it looks like I guess if anyone dies at all, we will not make DPS, so... Yes.
okay, I still stand by my statement though, which is that if we try to wait till the last second, stuff like that will happen.
Yes. Giant twister. fireball into double generate. Random fire, stack. Generate twister. Generate random fire. Alright, I will have the boss for this. Alright, just get to the wall.
Two wasn't where I think you thought it was.
We had both healers down anyway.
Right, that too.
Where are we stacking for that now?
Stacking for what?
1 and 2?
One carrot.
Oh no, we can move those back now.
We
Right
can
about
stack
here.
between C and B.
C and B? Is that close enough?
This is where the marker was before.
Okay.
I mean, it's close enough.
Here, I'll just stick this here. There we go. Get on the D.
Okay.
It's a pyramid.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
It's a pyramid.
We're going to go bowling.
Pyramid's even worse.
7-pin goal. 6-pin goal? 6 pin.
7.
If you can't twin, I guess.
20 pin bowling.
Well,
Yeah, it's like 7-pin bowling. Twins at the bottom. Or I guess twins the ball.
Generate twister. Double generate. Random fires and then stack. Generate twister. Double generate. Generate fire. And stack.
I got it.
Nice. Nice.
That's as close as I can get.
No, move back now during the cast. Alright, check the thunders. In and stack. So as soon as you see that, now get on the thing. Alright, now get out of that white shot. Oh. Yeah, as soon as...
I'm dead.
Yeah, as soon as we see the hit points go down from the thermionic beam, we need to immediately run, because that will be where the first puddle is. And we do not need to run together, but I recommend running south, because we will be on the north side.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask. I stayed on boss and south, so I can.
Yeah. So first white puddle, everybody, including the tanks, need to run south, and then once the.
Do you mind if I
spread
just
out
like
after
rotate her or rotate him?
You can do whatever you want. It's a her. Whatever you want, as long as you get out of that white circle, and then
Yeah, of course.
everybody else. And then after the second puddle, people get out of that puddle, and by that point, dooms will be out. We should all still be tight on the boss for the fire in and outs.
Are dooms random?
Yes.
The dooms are random. There will be a 6-second one and a 10-second one. Yeah. If we want, we can do a fixed rotation where we're staying on the tank here. Tam is the stack point. If you want to just rotate clockwise around the tank or around the boss, like we drop the first puddle, then we rotate like 90 degrees, and then we drop the second puddle and we rotate like 90 degrees. Does that sound like a plan? I would rather have a plan than just wing it.
Yeah.
Well, the only problem with that is the people that need to take the first puddle. Would that work for them?
That's fine. No two mechanics ever happen at the same time exactly, except for the ones where we plan because we know that they're going to happen at the same time.
But would they have to run around the second circle in order to get their
just run through,
depth?
right?
No, so like the first puddle will drop, will run, the second puddle will drop, and if you have to go to the first puddle, like if you see that you have Doom, you can run through, but there's going to be like a moment where it does an animation and like little hits from the ceiling, and then the puddle spawns like a few seconds after that. Like both puddles will be out before the person will even be able to get in.
So, quick question. Thermionic beam.
Yes.
that happened, or Iron Chariot, or whichever one's going to happen at that time. The white markers go out like immediately after that, right?
Immediately after that, yes.
Okay.
I just want to
Like,
confirm.
we're still like, oh, that was a lot of damage, recovering. And it's like, oh, what's this white circle? Oh, we're getting hit by ice. Oh, we're all dead. So it happens in very quick succession.
Yeah, so Chariot, we run north and then run back in. The timing might be weird on that. Those two drop.
I will try to remember to get a reprisal on the first thermionic beam, if we get the thermionic beam.
Well, we all run north, and then we don't. Like, you get away from the white marker. It'll drop under us, so it'll probably be far away from the boss, which is actually good.
If it's Chariot, it will be far away from the boss. If it's thermionic beam, it will be right on the boss.
Right. It'll be under one of us,
Okay.
and we're all stacked, so we all.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. If it's thermionic beam, we should just plan on rotating around the boss clockwise,
That's what I
so
was
that
thinking.
we
It
are
only
moving
applies
as
for-
a stack for the fires and such.
If
The also important thing to remember is if we get to the point where we're handling the dooms correctly and the puddles, the next, like the first fire will have happened, so the next fire after that will need to be out. But the first one, we're still stacked for the first fire at that point. So first one's in. We're all together.
if it's Chariot, and not Beam, then we don't technically have to move north together.
We do because the fire goes out at the same time.
It does at the same time? Okay. I thought it was after.
It happens like 1 second after the Iron Chariot hits. It's like Iron Chariot, fire.
Yeah, and that's about probably the same time that the white puddles are going out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the white
Fire and white puddles actually might be the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One person did not get that.
It's fine. Place will stack with it. Fire's like a little further.
Generate Twister. Fires and then double generate. Random fires and stack. Alright, Twister. Use Lemon Rake as soon as you can. But not now because it's going to be double generate. And then random fire. If you see the random fire and it's not on you, then Lemon Break.
Huh.
You lose.
No, we're good.
We're good? We're good? Okay. Lol, how did that work? Woo! Alright, Bahamut's favor, look for the thing, stack up. If you have thunder, get on the butt.
1-1.
In, out, we're gonna run north. As soon as you see the donut. Alright, get out of that puddle. Get back on the boss. Get out of that puddle, get on the butt. Stack on Tam. Check your cooldowns on your dooms.
That really hurts.
That does.
Thunder, get on the butt. Stack and
I
then
remember
get
to
in.
use a cooldown for that next time.
Alright, well that's a little bit further.
Progression!
Did both of the dooms die or did anyone get to clear their doom?
I cleansed mine.
Yay!
Hooray.
I think I had the 6. Did I have the short one?
Yes.
I didn't have it this
I
time.
was like, I only had like a second to do it.
A lot of the party
If-
died to
if you both did it-
thunder.
Yeah. If you both did it, though, by definition, you both did the right ones.
Right, it is
Oh, good
impossible
point.
to do it incorrectly. And have both people live.
This is a good point.
What
No,
are you
have
saying,
so much
placeholder?
time. No, you
That's
have a ton
bullshit.
of
I had sprint and there's no way I could have made it. No way.
What?
As soon as the thunder dropped, I was already running north and still got close by the chariot.
Really?
Okay. If
I'm
you
just gonna run east or west.
well, there's two options. One is you can save your ethereal manip. Option 2 is
Just that.
if you have lightning, just pop sprint. Every class has it. So if
Okay.
as soon as you see, in fact, it's short enough that as soon as you see the lightning icon, you can hit sprint at the moment that you get it, so that you're ready to run as soon as you see the lightning go off. Because the lightning does go off like about a half a second before the Iron Chariot, or the Lunar Dynamo. I mean,
So how do you think? Okay. Is there any reason to not just go east or west? It's not like there's a mechanic that happens during the chariot that requires us to
Fire.
be stacked.
it's the fire. So if you run east or west, you might not cleanse your ice dot in time.
Well, you won't get ice if you get thundered first.
You will need to be in. Basically, if you are not in for the first fire, you need to be in for the second fire, and the second fire is the one that the plan is to be out. So
Okay.
that's why I was saying, it's like, if you do not participate in the mechanics as advertised, you will need to take care of your own ice debuff.
Yeah, I'll just try manipping. Also, I guess as the rule, whoever calls their number first, like that person gets priority, right?
Yeah.
Just like don't move. Okay.
Giant Twister. Fireball generates. Random fires to stack.
That was a spicy twister.
Yep, that first plummet always gives away whether or not you got a crit. Oh, did Tam's health barely budge? We got a crit. Oh, he's at like 30%. No crit.
each other, I need you to stand just a little bit further to my left so that we're not dropping twisters on each other.
Well, I must be experiencing some sort of lag because I'm moving at the same time that I normally do, but the twister's going off on me now.
Is it tequila lag?
No, it's not.
It's probably whiskey, anything. Anyway.
I mean, I might drink strong drinks, but they don't get me drunk that fast.
Tequila that's good enough to sip is pretty expensive.
Oh, sir.
I wasn't expecting a twister to appear there.
Yeah, that time I lagged during the cast, and luckily there wasn't one on me because it would have went off if there was.
3, 4, 5 damage.
I was gonna try to push on for the 10 minutes. Should we try to do our 5-minute break right now?
I'm fine with a break. I was
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna
that
run
sounds-
out of
Yeah. Let's step out. Let's take our 5-minute break. Go to the bathroom and stuff.
Butterflies? No. You get that like coral crown, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. You get the red thingy. That like, I don't know, it's not as cute.
I mean, that's what I had on. It was actually just dyed the same color as my hair because I changed hair colors. Imagine if you could try it on but still not wear it.
I'd be fine with that.
Actually, this one's, well, okay, actually, no, that's pretty girly, but it is definitely
He
one
can-
of the better looking headpieces.
He
You know,
used to
some-
wear fishnets if he wants.
Sometimes my Lala just likes the feel of the better gender's clothing.
It's true, a lot. It would look
We're gonna say Angora.
just as good on a male Lala.
That's probably true. Lemons looks like a girl right now.
I pretty much can't tell the difference except by the clothing.
I mean, I dyed my hair pink for you guys.
Oh, and the facial hair.
Wait.
No.
The facial hair is probably a distant second, though.
And that was for 3, wasn't it? That's a fun picture. With the books, why he dyed everything pink.
Oh, yeah.
I still like that fight a lot.
Can you have different color facial hair than you do have hair on your head?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You can dye tattoos different colors, but I think you have to keep your mustaches the same.
Unless it's like using the off color or something. But I assume it's the same color. Which is funny because I actually have different color hair. Like my beard is red and my hair is brown. So I don't know, it seems pretty common.
Is there somewhere I can go to change that? Without using a Fantasia?
Your hair color?
Yeah, I mean
The crystal bells?
Have no idea where that is.
Well, there's probably one in your house. I don't think Carrot would not put one in the FC house.
It's on the left.
What?
Also, did you see the housing contest, Carrot? You should submit your house.
I'll submit my house.
Can I submit ones for my FC and ones for my personal house?
No, one per account. So
Can I
Salenta
get
could use
someone
the
else
FC
to
house.
submit for the FC house, but I get to have the prize if he wins?
Sure.
What's
It's
the
probably not
prize?
tradable, but it's the same prizes they always are.
Oh, is it like a mandragora
Like the
necklace?
bluebird earring or the necklace or the hat. You just have to say which one you want.
I need
when
to
you
get the
submit.
mandragora necklace so that I could complete my Chloe cosplay.
We can put your name on the housing entry or on that like the welcome sign or whatever. So it's like decorated by Carrot.
What? Who did this? Why did they do this? This isn't good. I demote myself.
Wow.
Someone doesn't meet requirements.
Someone's not on a class.
Just try again.
It was Splenda.
Not me.
That's an admission of guilt right there.
No, it's lack of faith in the game. Alright, food. Scrolls, I guess. Aha! Today I used 2.
I need to get some more. I used all of mine. I probably do not need to keep sending out for gold saucer tickets.
No.
We don't. Do we need them? I guess we'll put the 1 and 2 out just for calls. So people can. All right.
Foods, if anybody is out of foods.
Just for my own reference, are dive bombs after in, out, in?
Dive bombs. Are we actually asking that far forward in the thing?
It's pretty far ahead.
Let's not talk about dive bombs.
Like we haven't gotten there yet, but
Asking if they're after the whole like sequence, or if they're like
There's like 3 abilities before dive bombs, isn't there?
it is out. Yes, it is after all the in, out, in. We are done with we are done with the fire ice mechanic at that point.
okay.
Giant twister. Alright, this is going to be double generate. And then random fires into stack. Twister.
Okay, give me like 5 minutes then.
I have a little further thing.
Generic Twister. Bait fire and double generate. Random fire and then stack. Twister.
What the fuck, game? Like,
My debuff must have not been off.
like, I made sure to top you off before we jumped back for the twisters. And he took an auto attack, and I was like, okay, fine, let's cast a heal.
I don't
You
know
took a
why I
plummet
took
and then an
that.
auto attack, and you died. And I was like, what?
I don't know why I took that
About
res.
30k, auto attacks about 15k, neither of them crit.
Right, but the point is, like, you took one hit, I start casting a heal, and you're dead before it goes off. Like, god damn it. And I don't have Divine Benison there either. Because I'm using it for the Tank Buster on Tan before that.
You don't need to use probably something that big for me.
It's not that big. It's only 15% of their HP, but
Because
if I don't need it, I won't use it. But
I mean, I use Vengeance for that one. So I mean,
Vengeance is better than anything I'm gonna be using.
I guess I'll try changing it.
I use Vengeance for the first plummet and the death sentence after we move to sea.
I do not have cooldowns to spare, unless I plan on using my Hallowed Ground in the first phase, which I'm currently not.
Yeah, I'm sure that you don't need to somehow.
For the most part, I haven't needed to. I've been saving it for emergencies, or like if I end up with aggro at the start of the second phase.
Right, but you've also clemencied yourself a number of times there.
I'm gonna start the countdown.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just want to let you know because it was a few seconds after the ready check went off.
I've just been paying attention to that section. Okay,
Damn it.
just been paying attention to that section because it's getting close every time. So
Out of range. There's... And the fires are going on. So.
yeah, I mean, the best I could hope for is a Lustrig, but
Yes, like I walk in like all the way from the edge. Like I walk like this much, and then I can get a Lustry, and then I'll get back out. It's perfect.
right. But the point is like, if anything was actually going to be consistently useful, it would be an Adloc, but I probably can't expect one there.
I can cast it before. It's kind of wasteful though.
Right, because yeah. There's more than one auto attack before, after the death sentence, before the plummet. There's like 2 auto attacks.
But he's not firing the fire yet. That happens. Okay, I through.
Death sentence is awfully late.
Is it?
Oh, that's about right.
Generate twisters.
That's what I
I know. You're not my real dad.
That's what you think.
Collar, and then move, and then bait fire. Double generating. Bait fire. Stack. January Twister. Double generate.
Random fires.
Random fires. I will have
I don't think we
I
got
did
it.
not
We
have
didn't
the
get it.
provoke.
Oh.
What?
She's casting.
Where was the death sentence?
guess we were late.
It
Yeah.
just a little bit slow on that.
Screw you, twin. I'll take the blame for that one. My rotation got messed up.
I think 3 people's had their rotation got messed up at least. Because I did, and I think Tyleek did, because there's no trick attack at the start of the fight.
It doesn't matter. My rotation got messed up. Let me know when you're ready, Midori.
Sorry. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
That is really close.
January Twister. Double generate. And random fires. Generate twisters. Double generate and then bait.
Random fires.
It'll be on Tam.
No, it won't.
Nope, it's on me. Alright, I'm gonna hollow the landing.
Oh, I don't have it.
In and out.
I'll get 2.
I don't even know when a good time to raise is.
Oops, we're close to each other.
Where?
Oh, I got a short doom. I died to doom.
That's odd.
It's all the way over there.
You're pretty
I
close
got
each
to
other.
clear Doom. Hooray!
Woo!
Does lightning put a
Feels
debuff?
good, doesn't it?
Doesn't do much damage if you just take it once.
I did a
Lightning
mechanic.
does no damage to the person who has the debuff.
Yeah, we were just standing too close to each other.
It didn't look too close on my screen.
I
but-
know, right? We were reasonably far, but actually,
Yeah, the dragons turn you to rubber, so you don't take any damage, but everybody around you takes damage. As it gets grounded.
It wouldn't be able to strike you if you're made of rubber. Come on now.
That's true.
Physics. Stop that with science.
Wait. It instantly turns you to rubber after it
Stop that.
strikes you. Like, faster than the speed of light, it turns you to rubber.
I don't think lightning is faster than the speed of light. I think it is the speed of light.
logic.
Exactly. So, turning to rubber faster than the speed of light as it's striking you means that you turn to rubber before
How many drinks do
it
you have?
strikes you, but it still strikes you.
This discussion. What is going on?
Inebriated science.
That's what happens when Tam gets a few drinks.
Okay, good. I got lucky. Hit my Windows key. Twister's going off. Better dodge. Oh, Windows key.
Giant twister.
That palisade is pretty good, though.
You noticed me.
Oh yeah, no, I noticed that one.
Watch out for that puddle. Generate and then random fires.
I usually don't notice, but
I know.
What the hell? I got cut off.
Sorry. It was a weird because the puddle I couldn't go to where I normally go. The puddle up front. So then I had to be in the back.
What's the cooldown on that? Like 3 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Great.
It's 150 seconds. So 2.5. I could put it in at a different time. It's just, I don't know.
No, that's probably the right time. It's another one of these times where like an auto attack happens and a big attack and then another auto attack happens. So
That was the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I meant the countdown.
Alright, Twister.
Mistakes were made.
Fate fire.
Whoops.
yeah, that's like that's not gonna work.
Hey, put the puddle there, but that doesn't mean you gotta stand in it.
Well, I started running over and I didn't see the puddle. The goggles got in my way, okay? The goggles.
The sun was in his eyes.
I understand.
It was a really bright puddle. I didn't know how close I was to it. It looked like a bed of flowers.
Are other people using a bunch of cooldowns there for that plummet? I know we talked about this at one point, and I think like everybody's like, yeah, I got something. Just trying to.
Which plummet?
The plummet when she's at B on U10.
I'm using raw intuition, so it's definitely a parried 20% block.
I have Sheltron for that, which is the only reason why I get hit at all.
Right.
Because it gives me a shield swipe and P back.
Yeah, I'm talking about Tam though. Or wait,
Yeah,
no. Here's my thinking, right? Is I would just gonna think maybe we can move one cooldown from that plummet to the one later on U carrot, because right now Tam's taking like very little damage.
It does 20k to me when I take it.
I do not have flexibility in my rotation to move any
Right.
cooldowns.
That's fine.
What do you need for
try to
carry?
make sure that I have Bulwark for the when she's at C, but Bulwark is only like a 60% chance.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
What was that, Darks?
Do you need a feint?
Yes, actually, that would be great. So it's well,
Carrot at what point?
okay.
When
So
starting?
yeah, so let's see. I guess when is that exactly? It's like it's during the like third twister, I think. When she's at sea.
Okay, at sea, Carrot's tanking.
Yeah, it's like the reason I was forgetting in the past to top Carrot off is because of the twister, and I was like, oh, I'll do the twister. And what's the next mechanic? Oh my God, Carrot's gonna die.
Okay.
I'll try. I'll remind you when we.
I will try to use it during a twister at sea, and hopefully I'll do the right one.
It's generate then twister.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is you might get to generate.
I can. Yeah, I should still be able to.
Actually, it's before the generate and twister. The plummet is before that.
Well, there's a plummet. There's a plummet like that's
You're right.
right
There's a second
after.
plummet.
There's
Yeah.
2 plummets.
It's the one right after the tank swap. That
There's-
one's okay. It's the second one actually.
Yeah,
I
and
actually got
that
them
one's
confused.
a little bit after the twister.
Yeah, I'll remind you when we get there. Oh, that was a weak crit.
Sorry.
I almost thought it wasn't a crit at first.
Generate twister. Fire, double generate. Random fire and stack.
Ow.
Generate twister.
This is the one.
Faint.
So late.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Also,
It's also a little random on
Get ready for the generate, then random fires and stack. I will have the boss. Oh no, I will not have the boss.
I got him.
You can
Sounded
spread
like-
my crit ad lib. Alright, get ready to look for your... I'm at 1. In and stack after this. Get out of the circle.
Oh crap.
Get south.
Shit, that's right. We weren't supposed to run north. Oh, please.
Turns out I can't tank that. Who knew?
I missed the fire.
Stack and then get in. That's the stack and then get in.
I have long beam.
Probably supposed to be somewhere for that.
Alright, good job on the dooms.
I think the fire went
those
off
hurt.
in the white, right?
Looks about
It's
right.
about that time, yeah.
Are we
Yeah, I
supposed
ran
to-
out of the white circle, and then the fire went off behind me, and I missed it, I think.
Somebody probably didn't move in time. Yes.
Yes. We should be running, if it's a stack, sorry, yes, if it's a thermionic beam, we will be moving from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
The fire should go off at 3 o'clock.
Yes. If it's chariot, we will be running south, due south of the white puddle.
Because we will have run north to avoid the chariot.
to
Do we
avoid the
not
chariot.
have to run out of the white as soon as it appears?
You have to run out immediately because the white circle, as soon as the fire goes off, basically, the white circle disappears and you get laser strike from the sky. So anyone
That's okay.
in the white circle dies immediately.
Yeah, it's actually an AoE.
Fine, So,
Yep, confirmed to do about 78,000.
okay.
Carrot might be able to take it.
Nope.
I might be able to take it if I actually blow cooldowns.
I think you could just take it normally. You have much higher defense.
I have, well, it's also like right after a mechanic. So I have neglected to use it to get out in the past and died. So generate twister. Bait fire and generates. Random fire to stack. Giant twister.
Yeah, like that time it was a joke.
I think I should just have both of them.
You think you can?
Generate random fires.
Random fires, stack. I will have the threat.
I forgot to paint that time.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if not, I can add load.
One.
In then out. Get out. Run south.
Oh wow, that is super tight.
Run south.
That too.
So after
Stack, then get in.
after the second white AoE went off, I had 1 second on my Doom left.
Get in. Have the long doom.
What was that, Tam?
After the second
So-
AoE went off, for the white AoE to drop the second thing, I had 1 second on my Doom left.
Right, you need to be camping it. As soon as the white petal disappears, you can actually just walk in and then just wiggle in the middle.
Yeah.
The damage applies way before it, like, not disappears, but like, it's a standard AoE, right? Like, it's the cast bar that finishes, and then it disappears, and you're free to step in it, even though
The animation might be
animation
going.
Yeah, but like while it was still white, once the AoE left and it was safe to move back in, I only had 1 second left.
Correct. So what'll happen
So
is
if we do like a clockwise thing, and both the puddles are dropped next to each other, like, do people actually still have time to go back to the first one if they keep moving clockwise?
So we'll be dropping the puddles around the boss. I'm gonna move the D marker so that we don't accidentally get too close. Imagine the boss is at D. We drop the puddle here. We rotate. We drop the puddle here. If you have Doom, you can run through and get ready to jump back into the first puddle. So as you're running out of the second puddle, don't run away from the first puddle. Run in a way so that you can jump back into the first puddle as soon as you see the circle disappear, and then you get in. And then as soon as you see that go away, you go back onto the party for the stack.
Just so I could be a little clear on the fire coming out. Seemed to work okay that time. On Chariot,
Yes.
went directly north out of the white circle and stopped, and then took the fire there, is what ended up happening. as opposed to like running towards the boss. I had to stop with the fire person, you know, right outside the circle. So if that's what we're gonna do, then that's good. I'll know to try to make sure I stop right outside the circle.
Yeah, what should be happening in the case of the Iron Chariot is we run north, the chariot happens, the white puddle is dropped, and then we all should step back south a little bit and then just chill right outside of the white puddle.
Just hold on, make sure fire goes off, and then get back.
And then you can move back towards the boss. And if you have the short doom, then you want to make sure that you are ready to jump in that white puddle. It will be further away from the boss than if we get the thermiotomy.
Right. So if you have doom, you don't want to. You got the short doom. You can't hit boss yet. That happened to me once as well, Slim.
I mean, I did it right the first like 2 times, and I was like, "Oh, that's not so bad."
There's no room to hesitate, especially if there's any lag on the. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Generate Twister.
that late venison is like the Keeler's version of I tried.
Generate, then random fires. Random fires coming up. Generate Twister. Generate fires. Random fires, and then
Oh
stack.
shit! I think I ruined that. Maybe they'll disappear. No.
Nope.
I probably need to either commit and run like way outside, or run back in and hope that I don't get targeted again. If that happens.
Keep in mind that if I drop a puddle right in front of your face, that's gonna also be a puddle.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that would be a problem if you're far enough away. Probably.
I certainly say 20.
Generate Twister. Fires, then generate. Random fires, and then stack. Correct.
No, he's going for it.
That was pretty rude.
Save the limit break until after the next Twister. Generate Twister. Use the limit break if you can. Random fires and then stack.
Who has it?
I have it.
Carrot has it.
I will hollow just to get through this phase. Let me take the 5 hits. Alright, stack up everybody. Check for thunders. Get in and stack after this.
Shit. No, I didn't have faith. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Alright, then get out.
I can't move. Them's the rules. You called it.
I know.
That's okay. I don't have faith in you guys either. That's why I keep using all my potions.
I should put one of those potions on my bar. I no longer need this spot for max potion. Do I even have these potions anymore? Here, 24. I have 24. 6k
Did you-
heal is 10% of my hit points.
Can we?
Did you say not to stand in the Neuralink?
Yeah, do not stand in the Neuralink.
Can we actually?
Can we move 1 and 2 then? Because those are a little close to, like, if we want those to be behind the boss, then like, and we're dropping the Neuralink at A, then
Yeah.
we're standing right in the Neuralink.
I was gonna say it would be even better if you actually just put the boss at an angle. And we didn't do true north, so the Neuralink isn't anywhere around where we're going.
All right, let's do it just like the pictures then. Let me grab the picture.
Are you going to try to do something for that plummet? I mean,
It's not
here's the thing. It's like,
necessary.
it's fine. It's just like everybody just always overcompensates when I bring something up, and it's like it goes from it being like Carrot dies by like 500
This
hit points
picture.
to Carrot is like takes no damage.
I
from the
know,
plummet.
right?
All right, so in this world, the party will stack on D, and then 1 and 2 will be the Mickey ears.
That's nice. That's great.
And this means that when we run out, we're all going to run out south, not north. We're not running out north anymore.
I like that.
Nipples?
I mean, there's no dot in the middle of the boss circle or the party stack circle, but there needs to be a dot in the middle of the thunder circles? Okay.
Look, it's to show where the player is standing. Because
Where the
player
boss is?
doesn't. The player does not get hit by the. It's like a donut shape. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Mhm.
Oops. Generate twister. Generate, then random fire. Random fire, then stack. Oh fuck, where the fuck's that? What?
Okay.
That was my fault. we have cases where placeholder is directly on boss's right flank, and Tylete is directly on boss's left flank, and then they both get it, and they move after it's going out. And so I have to go in front of the boss instead of behind the boss when that happens. I guess.
All right, probably last poll, maybe question mark, maybe one poll after this.
Oops, busy.
Generate Twister. We did not get an extra fire there. Generate, then random fire. And then stack.
Didn't want those ley lines anyway.
We should use a limit break just in case here. Generate Twister. Then use limit break. Stack.
I got it.
Alright, stack up on the south side. Check your debuffs.
Right.
One,
In the now.
get in and out.
I got greedy.
I got the other dude. I used it for whatever good that matters.
If it makes it feel better, I cast a Cure 2 on you too.
Stack, get it.
Woo! 250,000.
All right. Well, I think that we got to see more of the second phase, which is good. We just need to do little micro improvements to the first phase to make it more consistent, and we'll get more phase 2 time.
Yep. I won't say that was like light years of progress, but we definitely made it there a number of times. And that first mechanic is not so bad.
Yeah, the fortunate thing is like the first phase is generally like once you have your like if everybody does the same thing every time, it's very predictable.
So for that plummet, I am actually not in range 100% of the time.
Right, that's right.
So just don't expect help.
I think
I'm sure Kurt
letters
died by
were all a little more south though than normal because I usually have more space to dodge along the edge. So I think that's why you couldn't reach him. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
whatever,
can
but I
adjust
mean-
letters if necessary if that happens.
The thing about that plummet is like I think Carrot just like when he dies, it's like he's dying but with like by barely less than 2,000 HP, like while in the middle of a cast. So it's like anything would help.
Right.
So even faint's probably plenty.
Gonna put on my 369 gear before I forget. Hold off.